Happy cast, welcome in, welcome in. Happy Friday. It's Friday, y'all. What's the tea, Tori? Tori, what's the tea? Wait. Tori, what's the tea for what, friend? I literally just hit the go live button, friend. Welcome in, you guys. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hey, y'all. Let me see. Wait, Tori, you like, what's the tea? What's the tea? Welcome in, y'all. I missed y'all. I thought I was late, sister. No, you wasn't late, Tori. You just y'all. When I tell you, I literally just hit the go live button, like literally, literally. Welcome in, y'all. Happy Friday. I feel like I missed y'all. Like I was supposed to be live on Wednesday. Your girl was tired. I'm not gonna lie. Y'all, I was tired. Okay. I was tired. And so I canceled the live because I overslept. So yeah. And I just had like a long like happy Friday, friend. Happy Friday. I feel like I had like a long work week, y'all. I had to learn like a different I'm a medical coder, so I just had to learn some new things in reference to this clinic that I code, and it's a lot of things to remember. So, welcome in, y'all. Though, welcome in, though. I was like, oh, I miss my peeps. I miss going on live. T Love, welcome in. Oh, welcome in, y'all. So I was just like, oh, I can't wait. But sometimes you gotta listen to your body, y'all. You know how sometimes you gotta listen to your body, and my body was like, girl, the quiet storm, welcome in, welcome in. My body was like, girl, who live you getting on? You gonna be sleepy on it. Robin, welcome in, welcome in. So thank you so much for being here, y'all. Thank you so much. I feel like I had so much news, like so much that I want to update you guys with. A couple things I've been working on. Thank you so much, Tori, for liking the live. So, friend, I see Tori, are you new to TikTok? Let me know, friend, if you are new to the Tickety Talk. Let me know because I don't see a blue badge by your name, friend, or an orange one. Unapologetic. Welcome in, welcome in. And if you guys could tap out the unapologetic, thank you so much for getting your heart, me friend. Thank you so much for being number 88 in the fan club. Worship Wave. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you so much for liking out the live. Let me know. Thank you so much for grabbing your daily heart me. Let me know how your Friday evening is going. Let me know. Like, is anybody thank God that it's Friday? Because I am glad it's Friday. Cass, thank you so much for getting your daily heart me. Put it in the chat how your week went, y'all. Deanna, did you change that goal? No, worship wave. I didn't touch it. And you know what, friend? I actually forgot because I just was looking at the board and just doing other things. And I just like hit the go live. Claudia, welcome. And I didn't change it. But I was thinking about you once I turned it on. I was like, oh, yeah, I remember him saying that. Yeah. No, I didn't change it. And it was Claudia, welcome. And I purposely was doing other stuff. So I didn't think about it. So that's why. But, I usually change it. Diana, welcome in, friend. Welcome in. But thank you so like the word it's so crazy because sometimes you just don't never know how when you say things in your room we just say things period that you don't never know how it can hit or it can encourage somebody else because I always change my goal. And I feel like especially because I'm talking about finances. Rose welcome. And so it's just like this week went by too quick. Oh, well, I mean, Cass, is that a good thing? Because I feel like that's a good thing, friend. Rise, welcome in, welcome in. Is that a good thing that it went by quick? Because I feel like it should be. Roz, welcome in, friend. Diana, welcome in. Truly appreciate you guys for being here. I feel like that's a good thing, y'all. Not for me. Cat's like, no, not for me. Oh, friend, not for you. Not for you. Living life. What's going on? What's going on? Justice, welcome in, y'all. Y'all are coming in. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Thanksgiving time. Justice James. Yes, it is Thanksgiving time. Tired of paying bills, but still want freedom. Hi, everyone. Hi. loving life. Hello, friend. Things went well, but met goal. Things went well. Hey, Keish. Period. Justice James, you like period, friend. Welcome in. Diane, welcome in. Thank you so much for grabbing your daily heart me. Welcome in, y'all. Thank you. Thank you so much, y'all. Again, so I know it's Thanksgiving time, y'all. I was actually looking at my budget, looking at so I am going to be hosting Thanksgiving dinner at my house, your girl cooking. So I'm like, oh, I need to save a little bit of these coins, y'all. Diana, welcome. Oh, thank you so much for the rules, friend. I was like, let me save my coins, okay? Let me say these coins because I'm going to be cooking. Okay. And my family is going to be here. And I think I was going, hello, friend Cheryl. Welcome in. I got to get to TT budget under control. I got to listen. Thank you so much for grabbing your daily heart me. Keish, when I tell you, I was literally looking at my TT budget and I'm like, y'all, my budget is $20 a week, y'all. $20. Okay. That's all I got. $20 a week. I was like, I can't spend no more. I can't spend no more. Rosie Mar, welcome in, welcome in. So they put in the chat, you guys. A couple people were saying how their week went. Let me know how your week went. Thank you so much for the finger hearts. Truly appreciate you guys. I feel like I miss you, not being on live. How long? Last time I was on live was Tuesday, so Wednesday, Thursday. I feel like I've just been going so long, y'all. I don't know why. I just feel like your girls has been going so long. So let me know how you guys' week is going. A lot of my TT friends battling right now to go get to TT headquarters in New York. Oh, thank you so much for the finger hearts, y'all. Thank you. Oh, so they battling. So everybody going here. It's going pretty good, Cheryl. Great. I'm glad it's going pretty good, y'all. I'm glad it's going pretty good. Again, I was not on live on Wednesday, y'all, because your girl was tired. Okay. And I just had not a stressful week, but I'm a medical coder. For people that don't know, that's my full-time day job. And if anybody know, in medicine and in healthcare, it's constantly changing. So I get it. You need rest. Yes, I really did. And it was just because it was a lot to learn this week for my job. I code different clinics, and you just have to remember so much stuff. And your girl I think it was just mentally, my brain was just fried. It was just fried, y'all. It was just fried. But I'm just like, oh, I can't wait till Friday, right? I have to renew mines by January 2nd. Yes, love yourself, Dill. Welcome in. Thank you so much for grabbing your daily heart me. Hey, welcome in, y'all. Truly appreciate y'all for being here. It is a Friday. I was so super excited to come on because I really miss you guys. I was like, oh, I miss my peeps, y'all. But I feel like I got, a couple of things that I want to let you guys know. A couple things that I'm going to be incorporating, y'all, and I would love for you guys to join me on this journey. So here's what I'm going to do. First thing, I you know how I usually start off with the engagement questions, which I am, but I want to start off something really quick, y'all, and I'm going to tell y'all this really quick. Hello. So if y'all could see it, if y'all see this comment right here that says hello. So this is I Am Gracefully Fit. This is my second account, y'all. So if you want to follow me, right, y'all, this is going to be my weight loss or my workout. So people that know me may know about it, but it's new to this platform. You guys probably know me as the budgeting coach, right? But I am going to be putting this is kind of like a segue from my brand and Gracefully Simplified, that not only not only do I do budgeting, but I've been on a weight loss journey for a long time. So I don't have any photos on it yet, y'all. Okay. But if you guys want to follow that account, it would be greatly appreciated. I am going to start doing lives in the mornings. Be right back. Okay. I'm going to start doing lives in the mornings, walking on my walking pad, y'all. And again, your girl, just, a backstory. I used to be a big joint, for real, y'all. I weighed over 300. pounds. Okay, 300, y'all. But I've been on a weight loss journey, especially. Thank you so much, Dr. Trish, for getting your daily heart meet. Really? Yeah, sure. I know a lot of people don't believe me. Really, Cassie? I know. That's why I kind of wanted to like tell you guys about it, because people were like, "What? I can't believe it." Now, again, that's why I love, like, because people will be like, "Janine, you don't look like you was that big." I was. Okay, your girl was a big jaw for sure. For sure, I was a big jaw for sure. For sure, y'all. So I had been on a weight loss journey for a long time, long time. So I feel like it's not only to get your finances together, but just a whole transformation and still fly. Thanks so much, Keith. Thanks so much. And it is not one, not only just looking at getting your money together and getting your finances together, but it's another thing to actually feel good, right, you guys? To actually be putting in the work and time. Like, I'm 30. What I'm about to say, I'm about to say I'm 38. I am 38. I'm about to say, how old am I? I'm 38, and I think it's so, especially like, I feel like going into my 40s, like I want to make sure that I put in the work and put the time in going into my 40s, and just, later years, I'm back. What I miss, loving for life. Okay, you did miss something, friend. I'm glad you said it. Now I'm gonna pin it again. Thank you. So I'm gonna pin it again, friend, because you did miss something. But I'm gonna say, so I pinned this account, and I wanted to kind of let my community know this account right here that says I am gracefully fit is my like spin-off account that I will be doing, and it's just gonna be workout related stuff. And I was saying Love 'Em for Life that I used to be 300 pounds. Oh, thank you so much for becoming the title gifter of the friendship necklace, Dr. Trish. Thank you so much. I used to be 300 pounds. Okay. So I've been on a weight loss journey off and on. Me and your girl, I feel like people that know me. I used to do fit camps. I did CrossFit. I've done all of the things, like, not really like a runner, but like I used to do workout camps. So all of that. So I have like a lot of content. I actually have an IG page that shows and documents all my journey that I will be putting on that page. So if you want to follow your girl over there, the pin is pinned right here. I am gracefully fit. And y'all, I ain't put no I didn't put no don't mind my dog, y'all. My dog is somebody probably at my door. But I was 175. I picked back up 15 pounds and I could feel it. So I'll be there some days. Gotcha. Yes. So y'all, like, I feel like for me, sorry, y'all. If y'all hear my dog, y'all know when my dog bark, a Coach Rhonda, welcome in, welcome in. So when y'all hear my dog bark, y'all know that Cheeks, welcome in, welcome in. So again, I've been on a weight loss journey for a long time. I have lost like at this point, again, y'all, I used to be, my highest weight was 310. Now, mind you, now I will say, which a lot of people be like, I can't believe you was that weight, but I am 5'10". So it don't look like, most people were like, you don't look like you weighed that much, but I was. So I feel like I carried it well because I'm tall. But yeah, I was 5'10", and now I'm probably like 195, something like that. 195, 190. Oh, thank you so much, Dr. Trish, for the cowboy. Oh, you just lighten up the gallery, friend. Miguel, welcome in, welcome in. So yeah, it's just been a journey, you guys, and I kind of probably want to lose, like, because I'm like at what, 196 or something like that. I still can't see 195. You still can't see. Oh, Dr. Trish, thank you so much for the title, Gifter of the Hand Hearts. You still can't see 195. Living life. Listen, I feel like y'all just seeing this. Your girl got thighs. Okay. Let me tell you that. Your girl, no. Look, oh, Dr. Trish, thank you, friend. Thank you so much, friend. Thank you so much. Yes, your girl got thighs. Okay. Like, I got it. Now, I feel like my build, like, and I'll show more content on there. You'll kind of see it. Like, I feel like my biggest area was like my thighs and my stomach. My stomach went down a lot. But just being on that journey. Number one, too, the biggest thing for me, y'all, is like, again, y'all know I've been in healthcare for 15 years. So I used to walk around the hospital, but now that I work from home, I am not getting any movement in at all. Okay. And I am feeling it. So one of the things, sorry, y'all, for like all the noise. So one of the things that I said is that to kind of force me to be accountable is I was like, you know what? I'm going to create welcome in. I'm going to create a fitness page. Now I'm going to go live. I'm trying to go now. I start work at 5 a.m., y'all. So I'm going to try to do these walk-in live. Same. I feel it too. Yes. So you know what I mean? Working from home, y'all, like, I miss the hospital in some aspect. I ain't really trying to go back, but it's just like sitting down for so long. It is not good. It is just not. Number one, it's not good for your heart. I just know that from being in healthcare for a long period of time. It is not good for your heart. The movement is good for your heart, whether it's walking. I love the mic. It's cute. Just fat. Welcome in, friend. Welcome in. Thank you so much for liking the mic, friend. Let me see, the sitting disease. Oh, Dr. Trish, let me see. Sorry, a couple of y'all comments was filtered, y'all. Following. Oh, hey girl, I just left the bed. Okay, Keisha, I said, just fat. Thank you so much for the heart. Yeah, the sitting disease. Oh, okay, Dr. Trish. So it's like an actual thing, y'all. So, and again, I felt like, now mind you, y'all, now let me tell y'all, I got the walking pad, literally, y'all can't see it, but I'll show it. The walking pad is literally over there, right, y'all? I plugged it up, tried it and everything like that. Your girl ain't even walked on it yet. Now I walked on it to try it, but I ain't. Now mind you, I only had it a week. Okay, so I'm trying to build the page up, and I think for that page, I have to get 50 followers, and then I'm able to go live. It is not. I've gained all over the past year doing surgical recovery. It is not. I've gained a lot over the past year doing lifestyle gems. Welcome in, friend. Welcome in. Truly appreciate you, friend. Yeah, listen, I know. Look, so it's just like I want to be proactive, y'all. I know for me personally, like to be very honest and transparent about it, like me sitting so long, my legs are starting to swell from just sitting down. Like I literally went to my doctor and she was just saying like I have to put compression socks on, which I used to have to do that in the hospital as well too. But now like I just feel like the swelling, like I literally got compression socks on right now. So I just wear that because sitting down so much, my doctor was just like, the fluid and everything is just going to go straight to your, to your legs, your ankles and stuff like that. So just being like aware of that, you know what I mean? It's just like, man, like I need to do something about it. I need to be proactive. And I just kind of miss it. So I was like, for me to be consistent, y'all, you don't use one of those stand-up desks. I do, Cass, I do. I do have a stand-up desk up in my office and I do stand up. But sometimes when I get into my work, I will say that I will get into it and I'll be looking at the charts and sometimes I forget. But then sometimes I feel like lately I have been kind of being more aware, like, okay, I need to get up. Yes. I do have the stand-up desk, but my legs were still swelling even with me standing up because it's for like either you're standing up too long and your legs will swell or you're sitting down too long. It's just like not to have the movement. So I'm just trying to be like more aware of that and trying to be ahead of it in reference to my health. You know what I mean? Hey there. Hey, love it. Hey, friend. Hey, welcome in, friend. We are talking about my new thank you so much for grabbing your daily heart me. I will put the comment in here. I was just talking about my new workout page. Miss Lisa, welcome in, you guys. For all the new people that are here, I was just talking about, I pinned the comment here. This is my new workout page that I will have, that I am starting to build up. If you guys want to follow me, it would be greatly appreciated. I am going to start to do lives 5 a.m. because I start work at 6. So I'm going to try to do like 5 a.m. I'm really going to try to do like, try to hit like 10,000 steps a day. Try to really hit 10,000 steps a day. Hello, friend. Hey, Miss Lisa. Hey, welcome in. Welcome in. So I'm just trying 5 a.m. I know, Keish. Look, now I say that, y'all. But listen, I'm trying. I know, right? I'm trying to listen. I'm trying to get it together. Now that means that I'm going to have to go to bed early, y'all. But I just feel like I got to do it before work. And I work at 6 a.m. So it's just like, oh, you know what I mean? And then I was like, well, do I want to do it after work, which I get off late? So I'm like, no, I'm just going to try to get it done. Okay. I'm just going to try to get it done. That's why I was like, if I start through Dr. Church, I was like, if I start to build a community over there of walking, because there's a lot of people on here, a lot of people on the app, y'all, they get up at 5 a.m. When are you starting? Dr. Trish, I am starting Monday. So if I get 50 followers on there, I really can start anytime, but I just need to gain 50 followers so I can go live. So it's just like I could probably I probably could try to gain it. So I'm gonna start Monday because I could easily get 50 followers. I can go in a grow room. Y'all know I can go in a grow room real quick and get I'm gonna try to make it. Keish, listen, girl. I've said to myself, I'm like, all right, I can't put it off. This is something that I want to do. These are one of the goals that I want to work on prior to us, closing out 2025. So these is one of the things. And again, I'm gonna be on here encouraging y'all. Listen, if y'all got a walking pad, if y'all got a treadmill at home and you just want to be in a rhythm, you got 69 followers. Do I got 69? You have 69 that quickly, y'all? Nah. I just looked at it and it was like 8. Let me see, y'all. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, y'all. Now I gotta find a freaking oh, wait a minute. Let me see. Yes. What? Y'all, when I looked at the account, it only had like 8 on there, y'all. Let me see. It do say 69. Well, thank y'all. It do say 60. Listen, I'm telling y'all, I just looked at that thing and it was thank you so much, Kate, for the follow friend. I'm telling y'all, I just looked at that thing and it was at like 8, y'all. So okay, good. So I think maybe in the morning I could probably start. I probably could do like an 8 a.m. But they make you do like a trial live or whatever. So we'll see. Maybe I'll get on at 8 a.m. y'all early tomorrow morning and walk on there. So if y'all see y'all girl, on the other page, y'all know to come over there. Okay. Come over there. Okay. So I'm starting tomorrow because I was like, I can't put it off, y'all. I can't put it off. And I want to segue into, I just don't want this to be about me. But what is one of, we can talk about in reference to 2025. We still got time. We can join you. Yes, Cass, you're funny. Oh, sorry. Some of y'all comments were filtered. I love it. You say, you're funny. Congratulations. I need to build my other page. Yes, Cass. Listen, and at first I was like, it may be too much for me to handle Coach Chantel welcome. And at first I was like, oh, it may be too much for me to handle 2 pages. But I was just like, I am just really going to do that page for the walking. Good evening, Coach Chantel. Good evening. Truly appreciate you for being here. I was just going to use that page for walking, right? Let me follow you for my other page. Yeah, follow me, y'all. Follow me. It's going to be. And then I was thinking like just to have like maybe affirmations in the morning that we're reading, walk with faith, somehow we can incorporate God while we walking, especially when we don't feel like it, when you getting up. But I feel like when you get to that routine, it'll get better. It'll get easier. And especially y'all, I don't know, everybody age, but I'm like, yo, like I just want to walk into my 40s and feel better. You know what I mean? Like I don't want it to be like I'm tired, I'm over, gasping for air. And it's just like I want to get better with my fitness. And again, I've been on the fitness journey for a long time, yo. I got content for days. When I have trainers, I've had like 5 different trainers. I've had trainers throughout my life. Like I have been the fitness guru for a long time. So I would like fall off for a little bit and then get back on. So you know how that go. But even with, my weight loss of me losing about 100, I probably want to lose another like 10, but for real, y'all, I'm just trying to be consistent and like moving my body, especially since I work from home. So yes, I will be Okay, let me see. Cash, you said, yes, I will be 40 next year, and it's always on my mind to be healthy. Yes, that's what Cash, listen, I feel the same exact way. So it's like I think about like how we can put good habits into our age, steps and habits in our 30s. That's not only going to help us in our 40s, y'all, but it's going to help us in our 50s and our 60s. Put in the comments if you ever seen somebody, in their 50s, especially our in your 50s, and you be like, I can't believe that they're, you know what I mean? Because they take care of their health. Maybe they walk, maybe they've been probably, and again, y'all, we don't have Genu, welcome in, welcome in. It's not that we got to do strenuous exercises and all that, but just to incorporate something. You be looking at people like, I can't believe you're 50. I can't believe you're 60. You look so young. But I think it's the steps and things that they have created in their 30s, and putting things in place to, to be, to feel better. Because some things, of course, you're not going to be able to help, right? Some hereditary things, especially for me, I like my family is, my dad been on high blood pressure medicine for years, and my dad is young. My dad is young, and he's a ball player. But he's been on blood pressure. So blood pressure is definitely for me and my family always been like an issue. So that's something that I have to monitor for sure. But yeah, y'all. So, that's just one of the things I want to tell you guys. But you know what? I want to also just to again segue, and if you guys could put in it, I'm getting on my walking pad now. Yes, love it. Get on your walking pad. Chanda and Garden, welcome. And you getting on your walking pad, friend. Yes, I'm gonna be on there tomorrow. Like, oh, yes, 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 yes. And again, y'all, they talk about how powerful walking is. Like, you don't have to do nothing. I'm so used to the lifting weight. I feel like you definitely need to lift weights, but sometimes you don't have to do too much for you to make small changes when it comes down to your health. So y'all, I want to ask too. So what goals or what things do you want to put in place for 2025 that's going to help you financially, right? What's some things that you could put in place right now? What are some things that you could put in place when it comes down to your finances? Maybe you want to start to automatically transfer money into your savings so you can build your savings. Maybe you want to take out cash from your bank accounts and put it, Sky, welcome in, welcome in. Maybe you want to take out cash from your account and put it into towards debt. Put in health is wealth. Yes, it is. Dr. Trish, absolutely. Health is wealth. And it's so important. Sky, thank you so much for the follow. Truly appreciate it. So you guys, I want you to put some goals. Nia, welcome in, welcome in. Put some goals that you have for 20. Because listen, y'all, I felt like I could have been like, oh, I could just wait till January to be on this journey again. I could just wait till January because it's November already. Like the year's always up. But I was like, you know what? Tomorrow's not promised, y'all. Tomorrow's not promised. And I could feel like the same exact way when it comes down to our finances, y'all. Today is Debt-Free Friday, y'all. Debt-Free Friday. Debt-free. Are we celebrating any wins today, y'all? Any wins when it comes down to the debt, y'all? Put it in a chat. Change banks and put some in savings. Oh, loving life. I love that. I love that. I place myself on entertainment budget. I notice I have been doing everything. Nia Love Purpose, welcome in, friend. Welcome in. Oh, you put yourself on an entertainment budget. I love that, y'all. I love it, love it, love it. Because see, when you are aware of things that you're doing, then we can start to make slow changes, right? We can start to make slow changes. Like, okay, you know what? I realize I've been spending too much in this area. So let me reel it back a little bit, or let me put some parameters in place, right? Let me put some parameters in place to align my goals. Gym Culture, welcome in, friend. Welcome in. I'm actually glad you're here because yes, I have so many events. Adds up. Yes. Gym Culture, welcome in, friend. Truly appreciate. Long time, I know, right? Do you feel like I feel like that too, friend? I was definitely. But guess what, friend? I definitely started my workout page, and I'm going to put it in the comments. I'm going to put it in the comments, and I am going to start my walking journey today. I actually was telling my community about it, and I'm going to put hey in the comments so you guys could follow it if you want to with Gym Culture. I know we talked about this, friend. Thank you so much for grabbing your daily heart me. but that is the workout page. And I will be adding some content tonight, y'all, because I know people been looking at the profile and they like, they don't even got no pictures on here. They don't even got nothing on here. So I do got time content that I am going to do tonight. And I was like, I'm going to put some stuff on here so people be like, who is this person? Like, who is she? So y'all know it's not a bot. It's your girl. It's definitely your girl. I got some content that I am going to add on there. So I know we were talking about it, friend. Wait, where is it at? It's right here. So Gym Culture, if you see it right here, it's pinned. The comment is pinned to say, I am gracefully fit. Right here. You see the I typed in the chat, hey. So if you click on it, then you'll be able to see it. All right, y'all. So, okay. The pin. Yep, the pin. Yep. So I pinned it just so people see. Most Moto, welcome in, friend. Welcome in. Welcome in. Truly appreciate you, Tori. Again, welcome in. Welcome in. So all of the people that are here. Hey, friend. Hey, friend. Hey, friend. Bridget, welcome in. Welcome in. So yeah, you guys. So okay. So let's get down to the nitty. I'm looking. Let me see. Looking great in a workout gear. Oh, Gym Culture, thank you. Listen, your girl got a lot of workout gear. I got bins for days for workout gear. I got a lot of content that's coming over there. So y'all definitely will see. Definitely. Yes. Yes. Definitely will see your girl. And Bridget, welcome in. Welcome in. So y'all, I know today's debt, Vanessa, welcome. And today's Debt-Free Friday again. So, a lot of people will celebrate any wins when it comes down to your debt. Vanessa, welcome in, friend. Welcome in. To all the new people that are here, my name is Janine. I talk about all things personal finances with God in the center. I am a financial coach and I help moms get out of debt, save money, and get on a budget. So tonight is Debt-Free Friday. We want to celebrate. I just wanted to stop by and say we truly appreciate you and all your hard work that you put in. Most Moto, thank you so much, friend. Oh, Wanna with Jay, welcome in. Thank you. Single mom here. Tori, single mom here. Okay, well, friend, you are in the right place, friend. I am a single mom of 3. So you are in the right place. Welcome in. Truly appreciate you for being here. Today is Debt-Free Friday, where we celebrate all of the wins in reference to your debt. Let's say that you put an extra $25 to your debt. Let's say that you didn't swipe your credit card, right? Wanna with Jay, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you so much for liking out the live. Let's say that thank you for being obedient to what God has called you to do. Most Moto, friend, you are friend. Friend, thank you so much for that. Like, thank you so much. Lately it's just, trying to not, and be very honest and transparent, to not do the comparison game, to look at other creators, look at where they're going and feel like I am not growing at the level that I am. But I realized that comparison is the thief of joy, and I cannot do that. Thank you so much for the populars. Thank you so much. Oh, we had 10K likes already, y'all. If we could tap out the screen and share it out. I know the goal was up there, y'all. I was sitting up there chattering, y'all, putting in slow and steady. Yes, it is slow and steady. I do agree. Slow and steady, y'all. So they gave me this crazy gold Pharaoh mask, y'all. I'm just gonna put that up there. K Daniels, welcome in. Slow and steady wins the race, y'all. It totally does. But I just realized that it takes time to build community. You have to constantly show up and give value. So hopefully that I am doing that for you guys. So what am I about to say? All right. So y'all know how I do the engagement questions. Y'all know how it go. Glow says welcome in. Okay. Welcome in, y'all. Welcome in. So for first question, thank you so much for the roses, friend. Thank you so much for the roses. Question number 1. Who else feels like as soon as one bill is paid, another one shows up? Do y'all feel like as soon as you pay a bill, it's something else just come up, y'all? Something else just come up. It's just another bill. Do you feel like that, y'all? Let me know in the chat. Put in me if it's in the chat. If you like, as soon as one bill is paid, another one shows up. Let me know if it's you in the chat, y'all. Let me know. If it's like me, always me. Living for life, always me. It's always me too for me. Wanna with Jay. Listen, y'all like me, friend. Yes. It is always something, y'all. It is all me. It's always something. It's so true. It's so true. So we are going to talk about it tonight, you guys. Thank you so much for being here. All right, so me in the chat. So y'all like, yes, girl, it is me. Let's see. What's the let's see. The second one, it says, be honest, are you motivated right now, or are you just tired of adulting? So when it comes down to your financial journey, or if we just look at your finances, period, are you motivated? Like, yeah, I got this. Like, I got this. I'm just motivated. I'm doing the things. Or you like, you know what? I'm just tired of adulting. Like, I'm just tired of it. Let me know where you're at, you guys. Let me know. Go pin. Let me see. Let me know where you're at. I'm going to change this goal. No, I'm going to edit this. Let me know where you're at. Are you like, yeah, you know what? Let me do the hand. Let me do the donuts. You know, I don't need to be. I sit up there and just talked about weight loss, and then I'm putting the donuts in there. I'm cracking up. I'm tired of it. Oh, let me see. I'm just reading the comments. I was close. Let me see. I was close to being debt free until my sister died. Then I just spent to feel better. Friend, one with Jay. My God, my God, my God. Friend, I am praying for you. My God, I can't even imagine how that feels. I can't even imagine the grief that you must be going through, friend. I'm just going to tell you that oh my gosh, I don't even really know what to say if I had a sibling die that I truly understand to be spending to feel better. But I'm just praying for your Lex, welcome in. Thank you so much for joining the fan club. I'm just praying for your strength. I truly understand. I truly do. Let me see. Thank you so much for that. Now I'm clearing up my mess. Okay. Well, friend, I just wanted to say, give yourself grace. Okay. Give yourself grace. Tired of it. Living for life. You're like, I'm just tired of it. But Wonder with Jay, give yourself grace, give yourself time. I don't know how recent that was, but grief comes in stages, and again, give yourself grace when it comes down to that. That could just be hard on anybody. You know what I mean? It could just be hard on anybody. It really can. So give yourself grace when it comes down to your personal finances, or the debt. And now that you're cleaning up, I think that is great, you guys. I think it's great. Thank you so much. Melody, welcome in, friend. Welcome in. Okay. All right, you guys. So what's the third question? What's one bill that what's one bill that makes you roll your eyes every month? Yo, what's that one bill that you like, dang, why do I have to pay it? Melody, welcome in, friend. Hey, friend. Hey, friend. What's that one bill, y'all, that you roll in your eyes every time you pay it? Every time you pay this bill, you're like, oh my gosh, I have to pay this bill. Water bill. Melody said the water bill. You said the water bill, friend. Oh, you like, life insurance and car. Oh, life insurance and car. Oh, y'all like the life insurance and car. I'm trying to think of what car note. Lex, you like every time I pay this car note, I just want to roll my eyes, y'all. I get it. I'm trying to think of what's that one bill. Now I feel like it shouldn't be my eyes roll, y'all, but like, because I'm grateful, but I ain't gonna lie. The Dark Angel, welcome in, friend, welcome in. I'm not gonna lie, I rolled my eyes with the mortgage. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Now, again, I'm grateful for my house, y'all. I don't want to be out in the street, okay? I don't wanna be out in the street with my kids. I'm grateful for it. But when I have to pay that amount on mortgage, because my mortgage is my highest bill, okay, I roll my eyes, okay? Because I'm like, it don't make no sense. This bill's so freaking high. Now, again, I thank God for it, y'all. I thank God for it. But I will say, your girl definitely be rolling her eyes every time I got to get them people the money. Okay, I got to get them people the money. I'll just be like, but again, I'm grateful. All right. So I am grateful. The high electric and gas, it just keep going up. They keep telling me that they're upgrading wiring. Oh, especially when the taxes go up, your mortgages go up. Melody, oh my gosh. So the high electric and gas, Keish, I know, especially during this time, y'all. Like, put it in the chat if y'all. So I know, so my electric bill, because remember I told y'all, so I said my electric and gas is together. So my electric and gas was like, I want to say, I ain't gonna lie, like 500, no, maybe like 500, maybe like four something, like 450 or something like that. Now, mind you, it's probably like 200 for like electric and maybe 100 for gas or something like that. But mine just went up too. Mine was like 580, y'all, for the gas and electric together. And I'm just like, it better not go up no more. Like, I don't even want it to get to 600, because I'm like, we turning something off now. We turning something off in here. Electric and gas is more expensive if you own a business. They hit you with the commercial rates. My property tax went from 450 to 1225. Dark Angel, really? Your property tax? That's a big jump, friend. That is a big jump. Your property tax. Now, wait a minute. Philadelphia. Friend, Dark Angel. We're in the same state. We're in the same city. Wow. Well, this is exactly. So I'm like, Philadelphia, wait, but the property tax, that's in your mortgage, right, friend? I'm like, yeah, that's in the mortgage here. Philadelphia, I know Philadelphia tax is crazy. Trust me. I know it. I know it. Natty Nat, welcome in, friend. Welcome in. Philly girls, Melody. Yes, we Philly girls. No mortgage. Oh, so it's just property tax. Okay, so you must own the house. So yeah, a home value is going up. So you must own the house, Dark Angel. Hey, friend. Your home value is going up. Now, Keish, I will say yes. So you own the house and you just have to pay the property tax. Okay. So, I mean, from 450 to 1220. Well, least, friend, right? Everything's going up. It is. Everything is going up. Natty Nat, thank you so much for the populars. Everything is going up, y'all. That's why we gotta save these coins. We gotta save these coins for sure, for sure. Everything is going up. I will say though, especially for me, well, just all of my homeowners, one of the things too, you guys, I paid 45,000 last house and sold for 175. Whoa. Congratulations, friend. Oh, that is a big win. Okay, like congratulations. Yes. So what's that, double the house price? Because you only paid 45 for it and you sold it for 175. So your profit, friend. I'm trying to do the math. The profit. What is it? At least 100. It's over 100K. When and yes, purchase it in 1998. Nice. Listen, I know it. I will say though, so when I sold my house, I was in Philly and I had a 2-bedroom house in Northeast. If y'all know Northeast section of Philadelphia, y'all know Northeast. I live near the boulevard, like Adams and the boulevard. It's probably me because I keep asking my kids, are they cold? And they say no. My heat already on 75. Keish, my heat been on 75 because your girl is anemic. Okay. So that's why I be like, I can't really complain, y'all, about the electric and the gas because it be me. My kids be like, Mom, it's hot in here. But y'all, the one thing, if y'all don't know anything about me, your girl, I cannot work in the cold. I'm sorry. I can't do it. My brain can't function. Everybody that personally know me, they know I cannot work in the cold. I'm just sorry. I can't do it. My brain don't function right. So my heat been on 75. Honestly, Karen, welcome in. My heat been on 75. So I can't even complain about the high bills because I could probably bring it down a little lower, but I don't want to. I do not like the cold. Neither do I, Melody. I'm the same way, y'all. Listen, not only do I say, yo, because that's why I say, I'm like, I can't really be complaining about the heat bill because it be me. It don't be my kids. It be me. They be like, Mom, it's so hot in here. And I'll be like, I don't care. I'm just, listen, like I am severely anemic. Like it's so bad that I get iron infusions every 3 months because my like anemia is really bad. Like it's really bad. So I just can't, y'all know, like I just can't be cold. I just can't be, y'all. If y'all would know, right? Look, so this setup is like part of like in the basement of my house or whatever. And if y'all could see, I got a heater at my feet right now, y'all. I got anybody that know me, like when I used to work in a hospital, first of all, the hospital was always cold because they have to keep it at a certain temperature for the disease and all that stuff. I always used to have a portable heater with me. Okay. Nobody better not say nothing to me because I'm putting my heater on because then I can't work. Okay, y'all. I cannot work under those type of conditions. Honestly, Karen, welcome in, friend. Welcome in. So if y'all know me, look, yeah, listen, I'm so true, y'all. If y'all can see it, right? I cannot work under those conditions. I got to have the heater on. And it used to be freezing in the hospital. If y'all know, y'all know. LOL, I hear that. If y'all know anything about healthcare, y'all know it's freezing in the hospital. It's always freezing, y'all. If y'all know, y'all know it's always freezing. And again, they have to keep it at a certain temperature for, bacteria and stuff like that. So I get it. But I had my little heater right on the side of me. I used to bring all the time. People like, Neen, can I use your heater? When it used to be wintertime in the hospital in the ER, people like, can I use your heater? No, you can't use my heater. It's like, no, I used to let them use it. But I used to be like, listen, okay. I used to be prepared, y'all, to really be prepared. So yes, y'all. So definitely, I will say too, just for which hospital, Dark Angel. Oh, you want me to say no? Einstein Hospital on Old York Road, Broad Street. Your girl was there for 10 plus years. Hello, hey Rose, welcome in, friend. Oh, welcome in. Hey. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. So y'all know. I mean, I was like, I had my love-hate relationship with Einstein, but definitely but honestly, for real, your girl have worked at every single hospital in the city of Philadelphia. Okay, I work for Temple Physicians. Nice. Temple, but I've been in healthcare so long. I worked at Einstein. I worked at where else I worked at Fox Chase Hospital for a little bit. I didn't really like that, y'all. The cancer hospital is just something that's a little different when you dealing with cancer and you seeing those patients. It's just like, oof, that's a little different. I worked at CHOP. I worked at where else have I worked? I worked at Roxborough Hospital. I worked at Aria Hospital when it was Aria Frankfurt. I worked at Thomas Jefferson Hospital. Sweet Annie's welcome in. I feel like y'all for Philly, y'all know I worked at Jefferson Hospital. So I worked at pretty much every hospital in Philly. Wow, Dark Angel. Yes, like listen, the list could go on, friend. Yes, and I worked at hospitals outside of Philly. I worked at Capital Health. I worked at St. Luke's. These are in Allentown. These are in Jersey. So it's just like, what healthcare is kind of like. I worked at definitely every hospital in city of Philadelphia except for St. Chris. I haven't worked at St. Chris, but pretty much I worked at, again, Fox Chase. I worked at Temple before. So again, what healthcare is just like, and then healthcare is such a small world. Once you get a connection at one hospital, you kind of know the second one. So it just was good. So I was just like, so I thank God for that. But yeah, so we talk about yes, yeah, it's definitely a small world, definitely for sure when it comes down to healthcare. So yeah, that one bill, y'all, that make you roll your eyes, definitely that the mortgage for me. So let me see the next question, you guys. Ooh, well, I think I've asked this before, but it said if all of your debt disappeared tomorrow, what's the first thing you'll do? I think I've asked this before. If all your debt disappeared tomorrow, you're debt free. You wake up Saturday morning debt free and not owing anybody. Okay. What's the first thing you're going to do? What's the first thing y'all doing? Put it in the chat, y'all. What y'all doing? Invest? Leave. Dark Angel said, leave the States. Oh, Dark Angel, but wait, leave the States. Dark Angel, where you going, friend? Plan a vacation. Rose, me and you are on the same page, friend. We plan a vacation, okay? I am literally going to be on somebody's island. If we woke up debt free Saturday morning, listen, I am flying out somewhere. Lower my full-time hours to start my business. Ooh, I love that, Nettie Net. I own a land in Ghana. Really, friend? Dark Angel, you own land in Ghana. That is nice. I would love to visit Ghana. Definitely. That's on one of my bucket list. So Natty Net, when you said, friend, you said lower my full-time hours to start my business. Yes, I love that. When I tell you I absolutely love that, that's exactly what I'm be doing. I'm definitely going to be doing that. Thank you so much for the follow, friend. Who welcome in. Yes, building apartments. Whoa, you're building apartments over there, friend. That is absolutely amazing. You are doing the thing, friend. Selling the houses, getting up. What? That is goals, y'all. That is a goals. Okay. Yes, 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 yes. I absolutely love it. But yeah, if I woke up debt free, y'all, your girl is on somebody island, okay? And it's just gonna be me, myself, and I. These kids, my kids, they be like, Mom, no, y'all gonna have to catch me on the next one, okay? The next go around, okay? Because see, now I'm debt free. Now I'm gonna free up somebody, but this trip is going to be for your mom, okay? So we woke up debt free. I definitely, yes, nanny net. I'm like, yo, y'all got to fend for yourself for a week, okay? I got older kids. Y'all be good, okay? You call me, I'll be on an island somewhere. Mom, where you at? I'm on an island. My name is not mom anymore. Okay. I don't answer by mom. I don't answer by that for the next 5 days. Okay. I don't answer by that, y'all, for the next 5 days. These kids, yeah, it's dark age. I'm so serious. My kids be like, Mom, Mom, Mom. I'll be like, I don't know whose mom you talking to. I don't know who y'all talking to. But yeah, definitely that. But we all gonna get there, y'all. We are all gonna get there. Put it in the chat that we will be debt free. We will be debt free, you guys. So all of these dreams and hopes that you guys are putting in the chat, I want you to remember that every time you got to put extra to that debt, every time you gotta maybe work some more hours, I will be debt free. Yes, y'all. Yes, we will be debt free, y'all. And again, and again, for some of us, it may take longer than others, but just remember these goals. Every time that manifesting it for all of us, we will all be there. Yes, y'all, we will be there, y'all. And then we're going to be like, remember when, y'all. This is one of the reasons why I created this, the YouTube and everything like that and all of that. Cause I want to look back, right? When people be like, oh, you paid off 100,000 a day. I say, yeah, okay. And I got the videos to prove it. Okay. Listen, I was hustling and grinding for a long time. Okay. So, cause sometimes when you get to that milestone, people be like, oh, no, you didn't. Oh, you don't believe me? Oh, I got the receipts to prove it, y'all. I got the receipts to prove it. So, and just even for my own self, I just feel like the ups and downs that come to paying off debts. You know what I mean, guys? I feel like sometimes it's like I'm feeling good, like, oh, yes, love that. Yes, Nanny Nat, because the videos that I put on my YouTube or the YT, y'all, when I put it on there, that's evergreen content that'll be there for years and years. You know what I mean? And I can look back and be like, dang, I remember when I was in this place. I remember stressing about this, but God has brought me through. And just to encourage somebody, because again, I always tell y'all, your girl is in 6 figures of debt. Not even a little bit. Okay, a lot. Okay. A lot. But again, like I said, I'm listen, I'm in it for the long run, still paying off the student loans. And again, most of my debt is student loans, y'all. Student loans. I feel like if it's the next bill that I want to roll my eyes at, it's the student loans giving them that money, y'all. I don't want to give it to them. Y'all, if it comes, okay, so put in the chat, what's the one debt, right? Whether it's the car note, the credit cards, or student loan, whatever it is, what's that one debt that y'all it just, I feel like every time I look at student loans, I want to roll my eyes. I just want to roll my eyes every time I look at it, y'all. Every time I look at it. Because not only for me, and I don't know if you guys, have student loan debt, but prime example, because I'm very honest and transparent. My student loans, when I first took out my student loans, I think I took it out and I probably took out 40,000, maybe at the time. 40,000. Now, you guys, my student loans are at 74. Okay. Did y'all hear me there? It started off at 40,000. My student loans are 74,000 because of all of the year. Now, mind you, I think I finished my degree in 2011. So 14 years of me not paying it, not paying anything, not paying nothing, to keep deferring it. Probably the credit cards. Oh, Rose, you said the credit cards, friend. Me, and because I feel like for student loans, y'all, I just want to pay back what I took out. So if I took out 40,000, why you make me pay back 70? I just got a whole attitude. It's a freaking education degree, y'all. I sit up there tried to do better with it's just the interest, y'all. The interest, credit cards, living for life, you said, credit cards. Y'all, it's the student loans for me. I'm willing to give y'all 40,000 that I use, but y'all making me pay back 70? Why? So I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I can go a whole little soapbox when it comes down to student loans, because that is my biggest interest. Gets under my skin, natty nat. Woo! I'm telling y'all, the interest, it don't make no sense. It don't make no sense when it comes down to interest, y'all. But again, I'm like, if we, once we learn, Sultry Nana, welcome in. Once we learn to do better, y'all, it's just like, ooh, that's why I be telling my kids, we not taking those student loans out over here. We're just not doing it. Y'all not going into student loan debt. There are other ways to go to school. And Miss Leslie, welcome in, welcome in. I think it's just a setup for failure for these young kids that are going to these high-priced colleges and schools and everything like that. And they coming out with hundreds of thousands of dollars in student loan debts. And then they get a job that's like 30 or 40,000, right? That can't, it makes no sense. Yes, Nadia, it makes no sense, right, y'all? That, they come out of school, absolutely right. Like they come out of school, they try to do the right thing, to go to school, you know what I mean? But again, these Ivy League schools, it's expensive. You come out with $100,000 in debt, and then you can get a job at freaking Walmart or Target because in your field nobody's paying you, and then you still got them student loans that are growing interest every day. So that $100,000, by the time you find a good job, let's say it's a couple years, by the time you find a good job, those student loans have probably ballooned to like 150, right? And it's just like, it's a setup for failure. And student loans are not bankruptable. Meaning if you file for bankruptcy, the student loans is still going to be on there. People never go into debt because they want to, but they treat it like it makes you a bad person. I know, Natty Nat, I know. Yep. Yeah. Remember when college was free, but once we were allowed to attend college, I know. And here's the thing that I feel like this in reference to the student loans, Natty Nat, when people, when you think about that, I think that we have just been so conditioned as a people, as a culture, that we have to go to these high price schools. We have to go to the best of the best, or all of that, right? Like, I feel like we should be more taught. Like I tell my sons, go to a community college first for the first 2 years, get a scholarship, and then go to the last 2 years. We don't have to go to the prestige college the first 2 years. You can go to a community college. The community college classes are like $600 per course. $600. You can afford that. You can work part-time. And it's just like, there are just other ways that I feel like should be taught. Like, you know what I mean? That like, okay, you still can go to college, you still can get the degree, but we're going to do it smarter, right? You don't have to, spend all this money. Now, again, here's another thing that I feel like I hear, even with my family, people want to have that college experience, right? Especially the young kids. They want to have that college experience. They want to move out from their family and they want to live on campus. The room and board that comes with living on campus is a lot. And I'm like, you can get a small apartment with your college friends. There's other ways to do it. You don't have to live on the college dorm. You don't have to choose that. But again, y'all, it's about educating our real mom. Angela, welcome in, friend. It's thank you so much for grabbing your daily heart me. It's all about educating our kids. All of a sudden, they started making blacks pay for college to discourage us from attending. Yes, they did. Sultry Nana. Yes, they did. And now it's even worse that it's just like this setup and the way that good evening, friend. Welcome in. We're talking about student loans. Okay, and how we are rolling our eyes when it comes down to student loans, and how us as a people, we want to be, educated a little. Junior college first. Yes. I preach that like all the time, especially to my kids. Like, listen, you can still get the college degree. You can go to a community college. You can work part-time and you could pay for your classes. I can help you, you know what I mean? As a parent, the community is nothing wrong with going to a community college first. And then if you do really well, you can transfer into the Ivy League school, right? But let's get some scholarships. I feel like another thing that's not talked about a lot is scholarships, applying for them. writing the essays, looking at different organizations that will pay for school for these young folks. Because it's a lot of scholarships out here that we don't apply for. We don't take the time to really research and get, but it's a lot of free money out here. So again, I think it's just very important to educate our kids, our the younger generation, that there are other ways to get education without going into student loan debt. So that's my little soapbox, y'all, about the student loans. Because I feel like me and student loans, we don't see eye to eye right now. We don't see eye to eye. So the last question, you guys, is who've been tempted to just say, forget this budget for the weekend? You ever been tempted? I see you later, friend. We'll be looking for you in the AM. Okay. High school counselors do not encourage our children to apply for grants. I know. I don't know why, Sultry Nana. I don't know why, because it's a lot of free money. I want to avoid student loans at all costs for my kids. The real Mom Angela, when I tell you I am the same way, I literally tell my kids, my sons, I'm like, listen, you don't want to be like your mom and having so much student loan debt. You don't want to feel that way. I said, student loans is not an option over here. It's not an option. I said, I'm not signing no Parent Plus loans. We're not doing no loans. We're not doing it. We're not doing it. I told my kids it's not an option over here. So we're going to have to think of a creative way. My kids, they want to do more trades because I have boys. One of my 15-year-old is in a collision school now. So I think that he'll get some scholarships for trade. They want us to go to trade schools to be a worker bee rather than learning to be the queen bee. Sultry Nana, I like that, friend. I like that. I will say though, for the trades, my sons, they love it, especially my 15-year-old. He's studying collision right now. So he'll come in and he'll be like, Mom, I know how to fix up a car. I know how to take off a door in a car. I know how to do this. I know how to do that. So I feel like he really is doing very well in the trades. Now, do I feel like trades is for everybody? It may not be for everybody, but I will say that my sons definitely enjoy it. Another thing too, you guys, that one of my oldest have did, which is an option for a lot of people that I would say I would rather do this, is the military. My oldest, thank you so much for the poppies, you guys. My oldest is in the Army. And he don't have to worry about student loans because they pay for it. So this is another way. Rochelle, welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow, friend. Welcome in. Rochelle, welcome in. Happy Friday, friend. Happy Friday. Oh wow, that's really good. Yes, and I'm not gonna lie, y'all. When I have mixed feelings about that. I do too. They were taught well. I'm trying, Natty Nat, the real Mom Angela. I do have mixed feelings about that because I like the topic. Oh, Rochelle, well, welcome in, friend. Truly appreciate you for being here. My name is Jenny, and I talk about all things personal finances with God in the center. And we were talking about student loans. We were talking about what were we talking about? Student loans, definitely, but just making sure that we educate our young people in reference to go to school and not have not be paying out. So our second eldest is about to finish 20 years in the Navy in 1.5 years. Listen, I just want to go back to the real Angela. I was thank you for their service. Yes. Sultry Nana, definitely thank you for their service. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. When my 18-year-old came to me and telling me he was going to the Navy, I was just like, to the Army, I was like, well, wait a minute. Like, let's just think about this for a second. I mean, there's other things that you can do. I wasn't all anti. No, let me see. Natty Nat, that comment was filtered. Hold on, friend. Let me see. Let me say, I get nervous about our men and women in the service in a time like this. I know, y'all. I know. Listen, my son is in the reserves. So he's not full active duty or whatever. He's in a reserve. So he goes like once a month or twice a month. And then like once a year, he has to go for like a month or whatever. But one of the things that he tells me all the time is he was like, Mom, If they do call a ward, they're going to call the reserves first. So he is going to get called first. And again, y'all, when he first made that decision, I ain't gonna lie, I was like, listen, I mean, like, do you have, like, I said, let's let the military be the second option, not the first, right? Let's look at some things that you could do. But y'all know, if y'all have older children, y'all know how he's like, Mom, I'm 18 and this is what I want to do. I was like, oh really? Okay. Oh really? So this is what he wanted to do, y'all. I couldn't tell him. I was just like, I mean, I was nervous too. Like the boot camp. So even in the reserve, he has the same boot camp, y'all. He was 18. I think I have the video. And he was away for what, 6 months? When I tell y'all, I cried every day. I cried every day. My other two sons, they was like, Mom, he just, like, he couldn't call. They shaved his head, they did so much. And he went to he would write letters, and he went in the wintertime, which I kind of don't like that he went. So he was freezing. I think he got frostbite on his fingers and his toes. He was outside. I was just like, I remember having to send him boots. And it just was a lot as a parent. It was a lot as a parent, y'all. It was a lot. I cried. I cried every day. My kids was like, Mom's up. I cried. I definitely did. Oh, y'all, TT is giving me the puzzle. Great Lakes is crazy. Callie, welcome in, welcome in. I can't imagine. Yes, y'all. When I tell you, I'm telling you guys, I sat at that airport, and as a mom, to have to hug your child and to know that you're not going to see them for the next 6 months. They took his phone. They did. When I tell you, I could get myself together at the airport, y'all. I cried my eyes out, cried my eyes out. I said, Lord, please help me these next 6 months. He was able to write me, y'all, but it just is just hard on the parent. It just really is. And then when we went to the graduation, he looked so different. He looked so different. He sounded different. He just was like so different, y'all. He was so different. But I thank God that he is home. But sometimes he tell me, like, Mom, you know, if they call him, Glam Girl, welcome in. If they call him for service, they call him for service. He signed the 6-year contract. So he's what, 20. So he got about 4 more years. Yeah, because I think he did 2 years. So one of the people in his, like, I guess, like, platoon that they call it, it was another girl that got sent to Iraq, and she was over there for 9 months. So I pray for that, y'all. Listen, y'all know your girl gonna be on here a mess, y'all. I'll be like, oh my God, they done shit my child. Y'all know I'll be on here a mess, y'all. I was supposed to be talking about budgeting, y'all. My mind ain't gonna be right. My body ain't gonna be right. But I just be praying, like, Lord, if you go, cover them, just, cover my child, cover everybody that is, protecting our country. I do not take it for granted. Just being an Army mom, I know how it is, and I truly appreciate everybody. So, yeah, so I'm just like, whoa, y'all. So hopefully I don't get on here and I will be praying for you. Yes, because y'all know me, I will be a whole mess, y'all. Y'all gonna be like, wait a minute, wait. I be on here tripping, y'all, for sure. Like, yo, I can't even talk about budgeting right now because no, y'all, but no, I definitely be on here though. But yeah, y'all. So we, so the topic again, tired of paying bills, but still want some freedom. So you feel like, I'm just tired of paying this debt off, but I still want some freedom. Like, I'm tired of paying these bills, but I still want some freedom. I just want to talk about a couple things, you guys, that when you are, like, in the debt, in the debt-free, like, journey, and maybe just, like, not even debt. Let's just say it's just your bills, period. Like, you know what? I'm just tired of paying these bills, and I just want some freedom when it comes to that. I think a couple things that we need to be reminded and we need to think about is, number one, acknowledge the fatigue, right? Let's acknowledge that it's okay to be tired of paying bills or tired of being on the debt-free journey, y'all. Number one, I think acknowledge the fatigue. It's okay to be tired. Financial discipline takes emotional strength. Woo, that one hit real hard, y'all. Financial discipline takes emotional strength, because there are going to be times in your financial journey that you're not going to feel like working that extra hours. You're not going to feel like, paying the extra money to the debt. You're not going to feel like, getting up early morning, late nights to pay off the debt. Do you do sinking funds? I do, Rose. I do sinking funds. Yes, I do. And I love sinking funds. I think it's so, so, so important to have sinking funds. And especially like for the holidays, you can do a holiday sinking funds. You can do Christmas one. Sinking funds, I think, is so, so important, especially when it's coming up. Like prime example, Christmas is coming up. Have a sinking funds for that. That every time you go to the doctors, maybe you don't go to the doctors every month or whatever, but whenever you go to the doctors, you got to pay a $60 copay. I just started. Yes, I think it's so important. And Shell Sweet, welcome in, friend. Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. I think that it's very important to have sinking funds, because prime example, car maintenance. I have a couple categories that's my sinking funds. Like Alexander, welcome in, welcome in. Fiona, welcome in, welcome in. Like car maintenance, like that you're going to have issues with your car, right? With just oil change, tires, all of that. So start to put some money aside, I think, for these things that we know is coming, that may not be a monthly expense, but it's still good to start to put some money aside. Like birthdays. I feel like birthdays was another one that I kind of was like never prepared for. Taryn, welcome in, friend. Truly appreciate you. Author Taryn, welcome in. Truly appreciate you for being here, friend. We were just talking about some sinking funds. But yeah, I think that sinking funds is very good. I think it's very, very, very good. But also just acknowledging the fatigue when it comes down to finances. That, listen, y'all, it's gonna be days where you ain't gonna feel like it. Listen, I have been there. Okay, put it in the chat if y'all had days where you like, I don't feel like paying a bill, I'm tired. Put it in the chat, y'all. If you like, I'm tired of paying these bills, I'm tired of being on a debt-free journey, I'm tired of getting up. And yes, okay, yes, put tired. Okay, put tired in the chat. If y'all listen, author, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. And again, I think it's okay to understand. Tired. Yes, Nadine. Listen, I'm tired too, friend. Yes, I think it's okay to understand and to acknowledge that we're going to have fatigue when it comes down to it, especially if you have a lot of debt to pay off. If you have a lot of things going on, if you feel like, your finances, you're just always paying things out, you're going to have moments where you're tired, and that, that when it comes down to you being disciplined or you being consistent, that your emotional strength got to kick in a little bit more. Like, okay. And I think also to you guys, one of the next things I was going to say that's very important is remembering your why. Y'all, remembering your why. Put it in the chat. Remembering your why. Remember your why. Remember your why, y'all. We got to remember our why. Every bill paid brings you one step closer to peace. Blush Beauty, welcome in, friend. Welcome in. Every bill brings you one step closer to peace, not just freedom. Remember your why. Remember, Blush Beauty, welcome in. Remember your why. All of those things that you guys tie. Welcome in. Welcome in. When we were saying that if we wake up debt free, there are things that you could go, like, trips and all of that. If that's your why, we got to remember that. CMJ, the bestie, welcome in, welcome in. So when we are on this debt-free journey, you guys, when we are tired of paying these bills, when we are tired of just, the budgeting, all of that, we gotta remember our why. It's so important to remember your why. Is so important, because your why is going to keep you going. Your why is going, if you're like, you know what, I want to travel, I don't want this to be my life. And then also too, I think that we have to be reminded, y'all, that it's just a season that we're in. Right? We ain't gonna be on this debt-free journey for the next decade. Yes, I have to put a vision board up so I can see it. Natty Nat, when I tell you I am so visual, I'm so visual, that a vision board is absolutely, and you also can like print out maybe you know how they have those like jars or whatever. If you're on a debt-free journey, you could put maybe every $1,000 that you paid in a jar, you're coloring it in. Or, have something. I'm very visual, y'all. I am very visual, because the days where you're not going to feel like it, okay? The days where, You doing a side hustle and you got to get out there. Yes, I love that. Yes, like it's so easy to do. You know what I mean? Like I love that. And I used to have I also, let me see if I have it, y'all. I had my dog, I don't even know these kids, y'all. So like I used to have I got a couple things that I probably will put in for free resources that I don't have right here. But I used to just have like a little debt thing that every time I paid it something towards my debt, I would color it in every time. And it is just kind of give you a little bit of momentum for when the days where you just not gonna feel like it. Because guess what? They're gonna come. They're gonna come, especially if you have a lot to pay off. If you have a lot of things that you're trying to do, those days are gonna come. So again, remember your why. Remember, picture yourself on that island. Picture yourself, whatever it is that you want to do. Dee, welcome in. Whatever you want to do once you are debt free, welcome in, welcome in. Just picture yourself there. Like, you know what? This payment is going to get me one step closer. Okay. Dee Dee, thank you so much, friend. Welcome in. Welcome in. Truly appreciate you for being here. Thank you so much for liking the live. That we got to remember that again, when we are on this debt-free journey, that we are one step closer when it comes bedazzled clean. Clean. Welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you so much for liking out the live. That we are one step closer to peace, right? Hey, friend. That's so clean. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hey, friend. How are you? My name is Janine. I talk about all things personal finances with God in the center. You're new here. Are you new? Welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you so much for coming in, friend. We were just talking about remembering your why. Deborah, welcome in. Well, hey, Deborah, welcome in. Hey, friend. Hey, welcome in. Daughter of a king. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, I am new. I am new and need to hear this content right now. Well, bedazzle clean. Welcome in, friend. Welcome in. Welcome in. Truly appreciate you for being here, friend. Truly appreciate you for being here. And I'm glad that you are. Thank you so much for the follow, friend. Welcome in. So we were just talking about again. Thank you so much for grabbing your daily heart meat. Thank you, y'all. Thank you. Listen, you're right in it when it comes down to we were talking about like when you're tired of paying bills, but you still want freedom. There are going to come times in your financial journey or in your debt-free journey where listen, you like, I'm tired. Okay. I am tired. And one of the things that I were talking about is the G girl. How long have you been live tonight? I've been live since 9 o'clock, friend. Since 9. I mean, not since 9, y'all. Why did I say 9? Since 8. Since 8. 8. Y'all know I started at 8. But your girl be, I wasn't here Wednesday. So I'm like, I miss you guys. For the new people that are here, y'all. I said, Deborah, for the new people that are here. Well, not the new people, but for you guys just coming in. I talked about really quick, and I'm gonna pin it, you guys, because I'm trying to get all of the flowers over there. So, Deborah, this is my workout page that I'm just starting. So if you want to follow me over there, I was saying in the beginning of the live that I will be doing barely Joseph, welcome in. Thank you so much for liking out the live. That I will be doing walking lives on that account. So if you want to follow my journey on getting, because I feel like not only is this one thing to get your finances together in order, but then it's another thing to get your health. And I think it ties into so many things when it comes down to discipline of us, getting on a debt-free journey, on getting well with your finances, is you want to also feel good when it comes down to your health. You want to also, thank you so much for fit and finances. Yes, Deborah, listen, okay. Listen, I was like faith, finances, and fitness. The 3 F's, y'all. The 3 F's. Flammable, welcome in. Finances, faith, and fitness, y'all. Okay. Because when we get our finances together, we start to feel better, y'all. We could just feel better. And we like, okay, but then it's one thing to actually be able to fit in those clothes. And then now we got our finances together. So now we can go out and we can buy those outfits that you probably could never fit into, or you wanted to fit into, or you know what I mean? I told people all the time, listen, I'm telling y'all, your girl, okay? And people that don't know, because I know people like, I was like a plus size girly for like forever, okay? my cousin, my one of my cousins, my first cousin, she was real, she me and her was really cool. She was like a size, now mind you, she my same height. She was like a size 0 for like forever. Okay. She was just like one of them type of women, never gained any weight. So when she would take me in these stores, she just would be like, oh yeah, let's go shopping, y'all. And I'll be telling her, now you know I can't fit nothing in this store. Okay. You know I can't fit nothing in this store. Okay. She knew that, y'all. She knew that. Okay. And I used to be, again, like I think I got up to like a 22 wide, 24 wide, y'all. So it's just like, it's, again, one thing to, to feel good when it comes down to your fitness and health. But then now we got the finances to go with it, y'all. So now we can be like, oh, I feel good and I look good and my finances is together. Okay. We are winning out here. We are winning. So definitely, if you want to follow your girl on that page, it will be Faith and Fitness over there. I'll be walking on my walking pad. I'm actually going to try to do live tomorrow on here. So if you guys want to be on the journey, I ain't post no content over there, so y'all. So don't think I'm a bot. When I get off the live, I'm gonna put some content on there because I do have a lot of content. I actually have a fitness page on IG. So I have a lot of stuff, y'all. Your girl been on a fitness journey for a long time. So Deborah, that's kind of things that you missed in the beginning. Wait, I was seasoning chicken. That's amazing. Oh, what's amazing? Joseph, welcome. Thank you so much for liking out the live. What's amazing? Natty, oh, my weight loss or what? How did you do it? Friend, how did I lose 100 pounds? Yes. Well, here's the thing, right? Because I feel like I feel like I definitely was gonna get this question, you guys, and I feel like, oh man, like, should I say it? Should I not say it or whatever? But I feel like your girl, I cannot come on here and not be transparent. Daughter of a king, welcome in, welcome in. I cannot come on here and not be transparent and not be like honest, right? So I will say, so number one, I had lost 100 pounds twice, real quick. Lost 100 pounds twice. The first time I did Weight Watchers and I lost it the natural way. Did Weight Watchers, counted my calories, weighed everything and lost it. And then that's the time where my second son, when I had my third son, y'all, the weight just bloomed that I just could not lose it. I had trainers, all that. So anyway, let's fast forward. I did get the gastric sleeve. I got the gastric sleeve like 9 years ago. 9 years ago. Nothing wrong with using tools available to you. Listen. So I feel like when it comes down to the weight loss community, y'all, some people feel like, oh, you cheated. You're not cheated. Again, I'm not, congratulations, friend. I'm not like on here to be like, like, again, to just be like, because some people in the weight loss community, you still had to do the work. Exactly. Okay. When I tell you, you still had to do the work, you still had to do the work. Now, whatever works, Deborah, listen, I know that's right. But again, y'all, if y'all know about, because I've been in the weight loss community for a long time. So some people were like like no surgeries, like people just will like bash you because you got it done, this and the third. And again, I'm not on here to, again, some people have their opinions about it and some people don't. And again, I feel like at the end of the day, the gastric sleeve is a tool, right? It's a tool, right? Did it help with the weight loss? Absolutely. But see, I have proof that after I got my sleeve, I literally worked out in the gym the whole entire time. Like literally have clips and everything. So it's just like, it is a tool. What does it basically do? It basically, you can't eat, your stomach is reduced, right, y'all? You can't eat as much food that a normal person could do. But guess what? You still can eat the regular food. So prime example, if I want a cheesesteak, right, y'all, I probably can eat a cheesesteak, right? But I probably can't eat the whole thing in one setting. So I probably can eat half and then eat the other half, but it's still a cheesesteak. So it's just like, it's going to defeat the purpose. You still got to put the work in when it comes down to that. But yeah, I'm so happy. Let me say, sorry, one of the comments were filtered, y'all. Let me say. I'm so happy for you. It's hard after 40. Yes, Natty Nat. I know someone who has multiple surgeries and still gained the weight back. When I tell you, Deborah, I know someone as well. I know someone, one of my girlfriends, she actually did the surgery at the same time as me. And we both we didn't go to the same doctor, but she did the surgery at the same time as me. And she gained the weight back and she went back and got a revision. and turned the gastric sleeve into the full what's it called, the gastric bypass, because the sleeve they only cut like half of your stomach, but the bypass they redirect like your intestines and all that stuff like that. So it's a much bigger surgery that I know people that actually went back and converted the sleeve into a more intensive surgery and still they do the weight. So yeah, so it's like, some people feel like, oh, you cheated or whatever, but again, I'm not, what I'm not going to do is be like, yeah, I lost 100 pounds, but just eating right. Now I did before with the 90 pounds that I did, but that's when I was younger and I was like early 20s. But this last time go around, no, I'm not even going to do it. You know what I mean? And I knew, like, and I'm very honest and transparent. I think that you have to be honest and transparent on a journey. And, because people could be like, if they really wanted to search, they probably could like find it and stuff like that. But I definitely, but to maintain it is hard. It's definitely maintaining. And I'm like 9 years out probably. So yeah, I'm like 9 years out. So again, whatever works, but I think it's so important to not only take care of your health, to take care of your finances when it comes down to it, y'all. So let me see. So yeah, we were talking about, you guys, so remembering your why, right? Remembering your why when it comes down to the times that you don't feel like it, right? Because we're gonna have them times, y'all, right? Where we don't feel like it. You're tired of paying bills. You're tired on this debt-free journey. You tired of just doing the budget. Who is just tired of doing your budget every month? Mo Talks, welcome in. You ever just get tired of doing your budget every month? Like, dang, I gotta continuously do this like every month, every week. Like, some people like, do I gotta do the budget? But I feel like I've been budgeting so long that I literally won't spend a dime until I do the budget. Jerusha, welcome in, friend. Welcome in. Thank you so much for grabbing your daily heart, me, friend. Welcome in. Welcome in. Adrian, welcome in. Welcome in. So yeah, I think that is, again, we said acknowledging your fatigue, right? That we're gonna get tired, but remembering your why. But then two, you guys, simplify your systems. You're welcome. Of course, pretty people, welcome in. Welcome in. I think it's also very important to simplify your systems, right? You guys, are you using any systems in place to simplify your finances, simplify your debt? One of the things, again, is automatic payments. Use visual trackers. We talked about visual trackers. Reduce thank you so much for the cheers, friend. Thank you so much for the confetti, friend. Thank you so much. Does anybody use automatic payments when it comes down to like savings? Do you pay yourself first? Let me know in the chat. Put it in the chat if you have systems in place that like really work for you. Thank you so much, Jerusha, for the populars. Let me know. Let me know in the chat, you guys. Is it like systems that you have in place, things that you do that just makes it much easier? I know I'm an auto pay girl. I am an auto pay girly. I have auto pay for some. Yes. For some. Yep. I am an auto pay queen, that it honestly takes the guesswork out of like, when are the bills due? What do I have to do? Like, auto pay just saves me. Thank you so much for being the title gifter with the donut. Welcome in. Welcome in. Auto pay, honestly, your auto pay has definitely saved your girl, definitely from the late fees and everything like that. It has definitely saved me. Let me know, do you guys have any other systems in place? Also too, which is very important, y'all, to get into a habit. Like, do you have a certain day that you do your budget? Like, do you do your budget on a Friday after you get paid? Do you do your budget before you get paid? With a virtuous 31. Thank you so much for the follow, friend. Joseph, welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow, y'all. How do you do your budget? You are awesome. Yes, love auto pay. I love auto pay as well. Auto pay is a game changer. Creative soul, victorious, virtuous 3130. Welcome in, friend. Welcome in. We are talking about auto pay. Let me know budget before I get paid. Joe, Bear, how do you say your first name, friend? Bear, Joseph. I see the last name. Barrel. Am I saying that right? I budget before I get paid as well. Thank you so much for the gold boxing glove. I budget before I get paid too, y'all. Your girl budgets before I get. You're saying it right, Beryl. Oh, okay, because I'm bad with name friends. Good evening, Victoria, virtuous. Y'all, I'm so bad with the names. Good evening, good evening, good evening. We're Joyce. Thank you so much for the follow, friend. Good evening, you guys. Good evening. Please forgive me if I'm saying your names wrong. Please forgive me, girl. Thank you so much for you guys for being here. All the new people that are in the live, truly appreciate you for being here. My name is Janine. I talk about all things personal finances with God in the center. I help moms get on a budget, save money, and get out of debt. So tonight is Debt Free Friday, and we were talking about some ways where sometimes are you tired of paying bills, tired of being on a debt-free journey, but you want freedom, you want peace when it comes down to your finances. A couple of things that we were talking about is it's okay to acknowledge the fatigue, right? Like I think it's okay for us to acknowledge there are going to be times in your financial journey where you're just going to be tired, right? You're just going to be tired, and it's okay to acknowledge that. But I think we shouldn't just sit in that, like, okay, I'm tired and I don't want to do anything, right? Take some time to say, you know what? It's okay for me to be tired, but know that financial discipline takes emotional strength, right? It takes emotional strength that, you know what, when you being disciplined with your finances, sometimes it's going to take, other type of, strength and, your emotional strength. Also, too, remembering your why. For all the new people that are in here, I scheduled to pay everything at the top of the month. Nice, Rusha, nice. One of the things that I was telling my community that I am working on towards, especially for the new year, is getting a month ahead. Put it in the chat, y'all, if you want to be on a journey to get a month ahead, because that's where I feel like that's the true game changer, y'all. Getting a month ahead, y'all, that is the game change. Yes, I'm telling you. So it's like prime example for your money for November should be paying for December stuff. I need to assign my money a purpose ahead of time. Joseph, and when I tell you I get it, friend, educator, Barbie, welcome in, welcome in. And it's all about that. And again, it's all about putting some small steps into place, small steps in place. Because when you assign your money a job before it hit your account, you kind of just already know where it's going. You already know where the bills is going. You already know what's going to be paid. So it's just like, it's actually a system. But it's like, and I tell people all the time, if it's something that you're not used to doing, it's going to take some time for you to kind of get in a rhythm, right? So let's just say if you get paid on a Friday, most people get paid on a Friday. Maybe look at your budget on Wednesday, right? Maybe look at your budget on Wednesday. Look at, okay, what I have to pay this week? What bills are coming out this week, right? If you get paid every 2 weeks, look at your whole 2 weeks and say, okay, what are the bills that I have to pay for these next 2 weeks? Okay. My check has to cover all of the bills in these next 2 weeks for me to get to my next paycheck. But I'm telling y'all, the game changer, and I am working towards it, is to be a month ahead. That way, y'all, it reduces so much stress where you're just literally replenishing the money, right? If your November money is paying for your December, you just replenishing the money. Jasmine, welcome in, friend. Welcome. Hey, Jazz. Hey, friend. You are just replenishing the money. So you are just a month ahead. Then that way you could put probably majority of your bills on auto pay because the money is already being put in that account for November, for December. But again, hey friend. But again, we all have to give ourselves grace, right, y'all? It's a process, right? It's a process. And one of the ways that you can start to be a month ahead is start to put some money aside. I think the biggest thing for a month ahead for most people, like when you get your electric bill, your your cell phone bill, I feel like those are easier things to get a month ahead with. I think the biggest thing that's probably the most obstacle for most people is being a month ahead of that mortgage or that rent. Usually the mortgage or your rent is the highest bill, and that is usually tend to be very hard to get a month ahead. But we still can get there though, y'all. We still can get there because guess what's about to come around the corner? Them taxes. Put it in the chat if you get a refund. Put it in the chat, y'all. Do you get a good refund or no? Let me know, y'all. Do you get that good refund? Put it in the chat, y'all. Let me know. Do you get that good refund? Your girl used to. No, Deborah. Now that's a good thing. Deborah, I had to realize. Yes, I'm getting a good one by Faith. Jasmine, like, okay, I'm getting a good one. Okay. And now again, if you getting that good refund, okay, That is your opportunity, y'all. It's your opportunity to be like, listen, to get a month ahead. It's your opportunity to whatever, pay down some debt, whatever it is, when you get that good refund. Now, again, it's not that great, LOL, but it's still be grateful. Exactly. Now, again, y'all, here's what I will say that I had to learn, because your girl was the one. I'm like, oh yeah, I get a good, I got a good refund. I was totally excited to get the refunds, y'all. I was totally excited to get the refunds. But here's what I learned. Steph, welcome in, friend. Welcome in, Steph. I haven't seen you in so long, friend. I hope you are doing well, friend. I hope you are doing well. I will say that, y'all, for the people that's getting the refund for 2026, this is what I'm going to tell y'all. Okay, for 2027, we want to work on not getting a refund, or maybe or maybe clearing, just having even. Because here's the thing, which I realized, it's like, oh man, I was so used to getting the refund. For real, y'all. And if you think about it, when you are getting a refund, that means that the government has taken more money out of your check during the year, and they're just giving you the money back. They're just giving you the money back. Who put it in the chat if you would rather have your money during the year? Put it in the chat, y'all. Because at the end of the day, my accountant taught me to have more money to take home and have a smaller refund. Yes. Joseph, I'm about to say, your accountant is spot on. And again, I thought, again, your girl, listen, I had to learn. I feel like, oh, I'm getting a good refund, that you definitely want to have that refund as small as possible, because then that way during the year, we want them coins during the year. Okay, you could have been paying off debt, because remember, these debts, y'all, have interest, right? It's constantly accruing, it's constantly growing. We want them coins during the year. That way we can be paying down debt, we can be lowering our interest rate and all of that. So I had to realize, because your girl was like, oh, I'm excited about the refund. But for real, you just want to break even. You just want to break even when it comes down to the refund, because then that way, when you your checks are larger during the year, because and again, you have to make sure that you talk to a tax person. I have been doing taxes for 10 plus years, so I do know a lot about taxes. More money to take home is beneficial, especially my son's basketball expenses. Joseph, yes, absolutely. And at first, y'all, I ain't gonna lie, I felt like, oh, to get a good refund, you know what I mean? But then I realized I had to learn. I'm like, wait a minute. That means that I have sitting up there giving Uncle Sam extra of my dollars, right? That I could have been, LaShonda, welcome in, that I could have been using, right, y'all? Because again, with debt and with credit cards, we paying interest. We're paying all that extra stuff. So you could have been paying down some cards. You could have had some extra emergency fund. You could have had all of that. But again, it's like, when you know better, you do better. The big refund is someone's savings. Now, it is someone's savings. Sometimes the big refund is someone's savings. It is someone's savings, especially like if you are, of course, if you are living paycheck to paycheck, and you really, when it comes down to your tax bracket, if you are maybe like on the lower income, they wait for it to get ahead. Yes, I know. They do wait for it to get ahead. But then I'm not gonna lie, I know some people, that I'm not all, but some people be balling out when it comes down to that refund. Like, oh, I'm going to get that Gucci bag, y'all, or I'm going to get that Louis bag. Now I got me a good refund. Okay, I done got that good refund. Okay, so now thank you so much for the donut. Now I'm going to go spend it all. So it's like, we just have to be wise when it comes down to that if you are getting a refund, be wise with it, right? Be wise with it and stretch it as much as you can. If you have debt, pay off your debt. If you don't have an emergency fund, I tell everyone, all of my clients, first thing y'all need to have an emergency fund. So we have to think about this, because before you know it, taxes will be here. It'll be here. So this is your opportunity to be able to build up that emergency fund. If you are just living check to check and you don't have any margin in your budget, that may be an opportunity. But then also too, you may think about it for 2027 to adjust your W-2, your tax bracket, to adjust it. Thank you so much for the popular, Deborah. Thank you so much. To adjust it during the year, so then that way maybe in 2027 you can break even and you get more of your money during the year. So I think that is so important, y'all. And two, you guys, I think which I feel like we don't do enough. I know for me, I don't do enough. Celebrate your progress. Celebrate your progress. Okay. We need to celebrate when you pay off a credit card, when you don't swipe your credit card, when you don't go out to eat, when you make wiser financial decisions. It's so important, you guys, to celebrate your progress, right? Especially if you are creating steps that that may used to be hard for you. Let's say you used to thank you so much for the follow, Amanda. Welcome in, friend. Welcome in. Let's say TT got you in a chokehold, y'all. Put it in the chat if the TT shop got y'all in a chokehold. Let me know, y'all. Let me know. The TT shop got you in a chokehold. Do the Amazon Prime got you in a chokehold? Let me know. Okay. That is so important to celebrate our wins. Even if we didn't spend that credit card. Soft life. Now, welcome in. If we pay extra towards our credit card, if we pay the lives due, Natty Nat. Yeah, I need to start celebrating my progress. Joseph, absolutely. Amazon, no. Deborah, you like Amazon? No. Natty, that when I tell you the lives had your girl in a choke, it still does. Natty Nat, when I tell you it got me in a chokehold, friend, it got me in a chokehold. Soft life, welcome in. TT trying to figure it out. Exactly. It like, and again, Natty Nat, and I get it, us as live hosts, like we want to we want to support everybody. Soft life, welcome in, welcome in. We want to support all of our live hosts. We want to come in here and we want to gift them and we want to do all of the things. But I think that we also don't, we kind of downplay how important it is to tap out the live, to share it out. Right? Like, it's like, you know what I mean? Us as live hosts, that sometimes we can't gift on a large level, but guess what's free? Free is tapping out the screen. Let's tap, you know what I mean? Like, we at 34K, like tapping out between the coins and the TT shop. I know, Deborah. Listen, that's why, y'all, I'm on a budget. I'm on a budget when it comes down to the TT shop, y'all. I tell myself, like, I try to replenish the coins on a Sunday, and I'm not replenishing them to the next Sunday. So guess what? This little 20 or whatever is on your budget, if it's $20 or $30, this $30 got to stretch until the next week. Because again, y'all, I ain't gonna lie. I'm trying to tell you, as a financial coach, you need to be thinking about what's your ROI. What's your ROI? If you know what ROI is, return on your investment, right? We are pouring into our live hosts, which we want to support. But again, when you think of it as a business, right? You think of it as your ROI. You have to be profiting enough, right? For it to be, because you can think of the TT shop or supporting live creators as like a marketing budget. Jesus is King. Welcome in, welcome in. You can think of it as like a marketing, but you also have to bring in revenue, right? You have to bring in revenue. So it's okay to support people and support the live host on a certain level and just say, listen, me as a live host, and it's not, I'm trading mines in and adding my own. Exactly, Natty Nat. I'm doing the same thing, friend. I am doing the same thing, because at first, and it's like levels to it, y'all. Because at first I started with just recharging my coins that I get from the live and just putting it back into the community. So that was working for a little bit. That was working for the little bit. I was like, okay. And then I was realizing I was recharging and then also adding my money. I'm just like, okay. And then I was adding a lot. Like every 2 days, I'm swiping $20, $20, $20, $20. I'm like, okay. All right, y'all. Like, I be wanting to go in. I be wanting to go into these live hosts from y'all and just give y'all wells. And I just want to, it adds up a lot. Yes, I just be wanting to drop wells and all of that stuff. But I'm like, listen, your girl is a new entrepreneur. I am straight. Listen, and when I get up to that level, I ain't gonna forget about y'all. Okay. I'm not gonna forget about my day one A1s. Fatima, welcome in, welcome in. I ain't gonna forget about y'all. But your girl ain't there. They got me caught up in exactly, y'all. Listen. You know what I was going to do, y'all? I was going to do battling on a budget. Foxy, welcome in, friend. Welcome in. I was doing battling on a budget, y'all. So I do believe that you can battle on a strategy. If you are getting power ups and if you're getting like to do a rules battle, welcome in, friend. Thank you so much for grabbing your daily heart, me friend. if you're doing a rose battle, I feel like you could be strategic with it, y'all. Y'all can be strategic. I'll be telling my community, listen, if we battle, let's do some roses. Hello there. Hey, Foxy. Welcome in, friend. Oh, welcome in. Good evening, good evening, good evening. So glad that you're here. June's Visions. Welcome in, welcome in. We are talking about how the TT shop and these TT coins got us in a chokehold, Foxy. This is what when Dr. Lisa said I had almost 100,000 diamonds, I was like, where was the money though? Oh, Natty, you don't feel like you seen that? Whoa. And you don't feel like you seen it. I know. Yes, I think roses and donuts. Yes, Foxy. Listen, we were just talking. I traded it all back. You traded it all back. I know, right? So then you have to think about as a business owner, right? And as a business, it's like, okay, the difference between a hobby and a business is a hobby is something that you're putting a business got to bring some profit in. Got to bring some profit in. I think that it's important to, but it's a certain level. And I do believe at a level that I am at, like growing the business, growing the visibility, growing the thing, it takes time that you have to invest in it. But I also think it's a level of balancing. You have to balance it. You have to balance it as much as you can. Because it's like, okay, then that don't really make sense that I'm just putting all this money back. But listen, y'all, this is how the TT get us, right? I ain't gonna lie. Whoever created this TT platform is a genius businessman. Do y'all not know that? They're a genius. Because who created a platform where they get 50% of the profit and they didn't even do the work? Y'all, they don't even do the work. They don't prepare for their lives. They don't do that. All they did was create a platform where billions of people. So they feel like, oh, we gave you access to those people, right? And again, I get it, but you ain't got to do the heavy lifting at all. You get 50% of my profit. That's crazy, y'all. That's crazy. Every time I think about it, I'll be like, Lord. Okay. But whoever created this platform were a great businessman or great businessman because their ROI, okay, their ROI is great. But again, if you are really trying to get on here, very smart, exactly, like very, very smart. And if you are trying, absolutely right, Foxy, like, but again, if you are really trying to grow your business, right, you really want your business to be profitable, then you have to be strategic in using this app. You really do. You have to be strategic in using the app. So the coins, the gifting, and all that, I think it's very good to do that. I am pro gifting. I do that. But I think you just have to be smart and wise with it. Create a budget, whatever a budget that you feel is right for you, right? Because I do believe that, especially when you're in the building phase, you do have to be on here. This has great visibility. I tell people all the time that if I was to tell a new entrepreneur and the person that's just starting a business, I would say, go get on a TT. I said, now I would tell them to get on the other. Thank you. Looking forward to your next live. Oh, thank you so much, Joseph. Thank you so much, Beryl. Truly appreciate you, friend. I know. My next live is Sunday. What's today? Oh yeah, Sunday. We're talking about prayer over our finances. So make sure you check it out. It won't really be a more teaching live. It'll be praying over your finances because I do believe that it's very important to not only do practical steps when it comes down to your finances, but to invite God into it. I am a Christian budget coach. Thank you so much for the repost, Jody. Welcome in, welcome in. The live on Sunday will be inviting God into your finances. If you have any prayer requests for your family or anything that you may have prayer requests for, that's what Sunday's live is about. So hopefully I see you there. Autism Glow, welcome in, welcome in. But yeah, y'all, I think that, as a business owner, you definitely have to be strategic when it comes down to this app. You really do. You have to make sure that you are, just being strategic when it comes down to it. But if I was to tell a new business owner, I would definitely tell him, get on TT. I definitely would tell him, I will check you out then. Okay, Beryl, thank you so much. Yep, I'll be on there. And also the information is in my bio. The time, but it's going to be 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sunday. Yep. But all the information is in here. But yeah, y'all, when it comes down to new entrepreneurs, I definitely would tell them to get on this app, but I would say be strategic when you're coming on here. Don't just come on here to willy, you know what I mean? Be strategic on how you're trying to grow your brand. Because I do think it's a good platform, but again, we just have to be strategic with it. So again, we said, y'all, celebrating the progress, right? And then also too, which I think is so important, you guys, incorporate rest. I think this is so So important. When you are grinding, when it comes down to, let's say you have to do side hustles, let's say you have to work extra overtime. I think that it is so important to incorporate rest. Stewardship isn't about hustle, it's about rhythm. God rested. God rested. He took time for rest. And I think it's so important. I know for me personally, you guys, I'm like the type of employee where I had like 300 PTO hours. I always worked overtime. I never used my time. I'm not gonna lie, you guys. I literally went into my little PTO because we can request it, and I requested days off next week because I'm like, you know what? I got the PTO hours. Why not? I'm like, I remember being at a job, just, working. And it's just like, no, it's okay to rest. It's okay to take some time off to recharge. So I am encouraging everyone on the live. Heaven, welcome in, welcome in. If y'all got some PTO hours at your job, use it. If you got some time off, take it. Take the time off. You still gonna get paid for it. You still gonna get paid for it. So why not use it? But rest is very important. I think that when we take enough time to rest, then we can come back harder. It's like when you rested for a day or two, you took some PTO time. Phyllis, welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow, friend. Welcome in, Phyllis. Welcome in. Truly appreciate you for being here. Thank you so much for getting your daily heart, me friend. Welcome in, welcome in. And especially as moms, y'all. Who is a mom? Put mom in the chat, y'all. Put mom in the chat. Thank you so much, Phyllis, for reposting, friend. You just came in doing the things. Okay. Thank you so much for sharing out the live, Foxy Mom. Oh, Phyllis, you came in, friend, doing the things. Oh, I love it. Yes, love it. Thank you so much for sharing the repost for mom. Yes. And I wouldn't just say just for moms, but just for anybody. I feel like us as moms, we take care of everyone else. Put it in the chat if you put everyone else in front of you. Like, I can't. Thank you so much for the donut, friend. I cannot tell y'all the amount of time that I have neglected things for myself because I am a mom. I'm thinking about the kids. I'm thinking about what they need. But I realize, you guys, we can't pour from an empty cup. We can't pour from an empty cup, y'all. So I would just want to especially talk to my moms in the room. Take the time to rest, mom. You need it. I am talking to myself. I'm talking to all of the moms on here. I know I am so guilty of it. I'm so guilty to be doing all of the things for everyone else and neglect myself in so many areas. Tavon, welcome in, welcome in. So if this resonates with you guys, let me know. This is your sign that if you got some PTO time at your job, if you have the ability to take off and to rest. Thank you so much, you guys, for the populars. Take it, you guys, take it. There's nothing wrong with resting. There's nothing wrong with taking some time to just incorporate some self-care, to just put your feet up. You don't got to worry about your job. You ain't got to just put your feet up. Take some time for yourself and rest. And then that way you can come back recharged. And you like, oh, now I'm back on it. Now I'm back on it. You ever took a vacation from your job, y'all, and you enjoyed the days off, but then you came back and you like, okay, now I can grind a little bit. Okay. Pleasantries, welcome in, welcome in. Y'all ever feel like that? It's just me. Well, you took a little bit of a break, y'all, and then now you like, oh, now I could. Thank you so much for grabbing your daily heartbeat. Now I can get back to it. Now I can get back to it because the rest has recharged you in a way. Can't stay, but wanted to stop. And thank you so much for stopping in, friend. Yes, Foxy. Okay, you saying yes. I thought it was just me. That it's just like, you done took some rest. So now you like, oh, now I can go hard, y'all. Now I can go hard for the next triplet. Welcome in, welcome in. And I think that is so important because we have rested, right? We had took some time for ourselves to rest, for any financial journey. No sleep here last night. So now I'm going to bed. Okay, so I'm glad you are getting some rest now, and sorry that you wasn't able to sleep, friend. I am praying that you get some rest. Thank you so much. So yes, recharge. Toya, welcome in, friend. Yes, it is so. Tippet, welcome in, welcome in. I think it's so important when it comes down to us recharging ourselves. And then I work at a daycare and my kids are so attached. So I hate taking days off. Oh, Rose, listen, Brianna, welcome in, welcome in. And I know you work at a daycare, so you're like, oh, your kids hate to take days off. I know, but guess what? Mama need to take some days off, right? Mama needs it. You need it, friend. You need it, Brianna. Because then we can show up better as moms. We can show up better as sisters, as wives, whatever your role is very important. And remember, God rested, y'all. He rested. He took time. I will join again. Phyllis, oh, thank you so much for being here, friend. I truly appreciate you. I will look forward to seeing you again. I'm towards the end of my live, you guys, but it's a couple things I want to say too. Is amen, sister. Yes. A faith reminder that, God blesses consistency, you guys, not perfection. Keep showing up with intention. Know that God blesses our consistency, not perfection. So it's going to be days that we don't feel like it. But we got to stay consistent. So a couple things, you guys, that I always talk about is affirmations. Your girl is big on the affirmations, y'all. I'm big on affirmations. So I got 5 affirmations for you guys. Okay. And then we are going to close it out because I know it's late in the East Coast, y'all. I know it's late on the East Coast, y'all. It is late on the East Coast, you guys. Okay, so I'm going to say these 5 affirmations. I'm going to say a prayer and we are going to get up out of here. Okay. Okay, y'all. Because your girl got to be up on the walking pad in the morning. Okay. So 5 affirmations, you guys, that you can write down or you guys could think about. Number 1, I'm not tired. I am transforming. I am not tired. I am transforming. Remember that you are transforming into the person that God wants you to be. We are transforming. We are not tired. Okay. Number 2, every payment is progress, not punishment. Amen. Every payment is progress, not punishment. So listen, I'm saying this to myself that every time I get these student loans, my money, y'all, I got to think that it's progress. It's not punishment. I feel like it's punishment. Okay, y'all? I feel like it's punishment because I don't want to do it. Sheen, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Oh, look, y'all, I didn't push the wrong thing. I meant to push this one. I didn't push the wrong one. I feel like it's a punishment. I meant to put the laughter, y'all, then the clap. But I be feeling like it's punishment, y'all, because I don't want to get them student loans my money. But again, so 3, my effort is not in vain. God sees my faithfulness. I love this. Know that your effort is not in vain, that God sees your faithfulness and he will bless your faithfulness and consistency. I am here to tell you. God blesses your faithfulness and consistency, and he is always preparing you for what he has to come. So he may be preparing us in the season for this new one that we have to come. So he's like, you know what? I just need to make sure that you are being good stewards of what I have given you, because when I bless you for more, which I am, which he is, right? When he bless you with the $100,000 salary, when he bless you with all of that, he want to make sure that you are being good stewards of the $50,000 salary that you had, right? Because if you could be good stewards of 50,000, then he can trust you for the 100K, right? He can trust you for that 100K salary or whatever it is, right? That we need to be good stewards of what he has given us now for us to open doors for what he has to come. Number 4, I am breaking financial cycles with grace and grit. Whoa. I love that one. I am breaking financial cycles with grace and grit. Thank you so much for the follow. Carnage, welcome in, welcome in. Who in the chat is y'all, like, put it in the chat if you are breaking financial cycles, you guys. I am breaking the financial cycle of student loan debt up in here. Okay. We are breaking financial cycles with grace and grit, y'all. Like, if you have never, let's say that you may be the first person in your home to own a home. Let's say you may be the first person in your home to actually invest your money, to actually have a savings account. I don't know what it may be for you, but know that you are going to break the financial cycles, the generational cycles that may be there with grace and grit. That listen, we all gonna give ourselves grace, but we gonna have some grit in the game. We gonna have some grit with it, y'all. And number 5, peace is my portion. Breaking financial cycles. Yes, Foxy. Yep. I don't know why that was so different. Breaking financial cycles, yes. And number Alola, welcome in, welcome in. Peace is my portion, even in the process. I love that, y'all. Peace is my portion, even in the process. So when the process gets hard, right? When the nights get long, the days are early. You got to side hustle. You got to do the things. That peace is still going to be your portion, even in the process. So even during the process, even on the process of doing the budget, even on the process of getting out of debt, that we are still going to say, peace is my portion, y'all. Peace is my portion. Peace is my portion, you guys. So I hope you guys, I truly appreciate you guys. Okay. I appreciate you guys hanging out with your girl. It is late on the TT top. It is late on the East Coast, y'all. It's late over here. It is late. Thank you so much for liking out the live. Truly appreciate all of you guys for being here. I will be here Sunday, y'all. But come Sunday, bring your prayer requests, any type of, this was good. Thank you thank you so much, Natty, for being here. Thank you so much for engaging, friend. Truly appreciate you. I'm so glad this was good for you. Angela, welcome in. And Angela, welcome in, welcome in. So again, you guys, on Sunday, your girl will be on here Sunday. And it's all about, Sundays is like a kind of slower, not like a slower live, but I feel like I love Sundays because it's one thing to know about the personal finances, but it's another thing to actually bring your prayer request. What's heavy on your heart when it comes down to your personal finances? If you're like, I'm overwhelmed at the debt. A lot of people may be in a hard season with the SNAP benefits being cut off. Whatever it is, some people are not getting their paychecks. Some people are struggling financially to get a job. So this is a time where we bring all those prayer requests to God. We sit it at his feet, you guys. We sit it at the altar of God to whatever prayer request you have. Let's say it might not be about finances. Maybe it's about family. Whatever it is, Sunday's live is usually about that, you guys. So I hope to see you guys then, okay? I am going to say a short prayer, you guys, and I'm going to close out. Again, I truly appreciate everyone for being here. Thank you so much for hanging with your girl on a Friday evening. And I am going to say this short prayer. Father, we thank you for your strength, even in the seasons that feel heavy, oh God. Remind us that every step towards discipline is a seed planted in faith. Help us find joy in the process, rest in your promises, and consistency in your calling. I pray all these things in Jesus' name. Amen. I truly appreciate everyone for being on this live. Everyone, I hope it blessed you. I hope you learned something. I hope you took some tips. I hope it was entertaining for you guys. I hope you laughed. I hope that you did all of the things. Again, I truly appreciate everyone for being here. Amen. Oh, love that, you guys. Love that. Truly appreciate all of you guys for being here. Justice James, welcome in. Welcome in. So again, I hope that your evening goes well. Saturday is the weekend. Make sure that you try to stick to your budget over the weekend. Look out for some content, y'all. I'm going to be dropping a digital product coming soon, y'all. Your girl's been sleeping on products. I ain't going to lie, y'all. I have been sleeping on some things that I am going to be rolling out soon. I feel so comfortable in here. Oh, Rose, I'm so glad you feel comfortable, friend. I'm so glad you feel comfortable, friend. I think it's so important, just as a live host, to recognize people, for you to feel comfortable. This is the safe space when we talk about our personal finances. No shame, no guilt here. Because when you talk about personal finance, it could be so heavy, it could be so shameful. Oh, I don't really want to talk that I'm drowning in debt. I don't really want to talk and really let people know that I'm really struggling paycheck to paycheck. But here we kind of let down our cape, right, y'all? We kind of talk about the things that may be uncomfortable. But again, it's no shame, no guilt here. I'm so glad that you feel comfortable. I guess I'm doing my job, Bruce. I guess I'm doing my job. And also, I feel like I can't take all the credit. I always pray before I come on my lives, like, God, give me the words to say, that it's not just me, that whatever needs to be said to whoever gets on my live needs to be, to hear it. So I definitely don't take all the credit, y'all. I definitely don't take all the credit, but I have some things coming down the pipe, you guys. So many things. So be on the lookout. Okay, y'all. Be on the lookout. Okay. Make sure you guys are following me on the YT, y'all. That's what another thing I need to promote more, y'all. Like, I'm on the TT, but also check your girl out over there. Okay. The link is in the bio, right? When you click the stand, it's another one that says YouTube. And I'm going to be dropping some more exclusive content over there, because I feel like, on here, we can't say certain things. You can't say certain things over here. Over there, y'all, I'm going to be posting a little bit more of like me actually doing my budget. I think I'm going to do like a budget with me on Fridays, where I'm actually breaking down my budget a little bit more. I'm like, I can't do this on this platform. So make sure you go up to the bio, y'all, click on the link, and it says the YT, and go follow your girl over there. Okay. Go follow your girl. I'm doing some exclusive content over there, you guys. But look for some things coming out. I'm going to be doing a webinar, y'all. I want to do a webinar to kind of, because I feel like certain things I can't say on here, certain things I can't, you know what I mean? So it's just like so restrictive when it comes down to this platform. So listen out, January 2026, I'm rolling out some things. So be on the lookout. Make sure you're following your girl. Go on the other, y'all know, on the YT. Follow your girl over there, okay? And again, I hope you guys have a blessed night, okay? Hope you guys have a blessed night, and I will see you guys Sunday. If you following the fitness, I'm getting on the fitness tomorrow, y'all. So if you follow me over there, you're gonna see me over there. You too, friend. Oh, thank you so much. So very welcome, and thank you so much for grabbing your daily heart, me friend. Thank you so much, friend. It's the end of my life. Friend, welcome in. Thank you so much. Zakia, welcome in. Good night, Rose. I'm so glad that you are here, friend. Truly appreciate you, and I'll look forward to seeing you soon. See you on the fit one tomorrow. What time? Natty, I think it's gonna be early, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, it's gonna be early, like maybe 7. Listen, 7 or 8ish, 7, 8, maybe 7. It's gonna be early. Zakia, welcome in. But yeah, make sure you're following your girl over there, because I'm getting on this walking pad, and y'all gonna see we gonna get it together. Yeah, 7ish. Now I'm gonna see 7ish. So if y'all follow me on there, you'll see me tomorrow morning. Okay, we gonna have the music and everything. Natty Nat, I need to get your playlist, friend, because I got to get the little, because we gotta be walking, we got to be jamming. Because listen, y'all, for all of the people that are on here, really quick, if you are not following Natty Nat Chair Fitness Coach, when I tell you, if you want to get a good workout, y'all, in the chair, okay, when I tell you her lives are amazing, hands down. I've seen a lot of fitness lives, y'all. And when I tell you, hands down, her music is fire. Listen, if you want a good chair workout, go follow your girl. She is right here. Yes, I'll share it with you. Listen, go follow your girl. Y'all want a good workout, okay? Because not only in 2026, we're going to get our finances together, we are going to get our fitness together. So we're going to be looking good, feeling good, and our bank accounts is going to be large, okay, y'all? So if we going to touch and agree, Carmen, welcome in. We're going to touch and agree that 2026, well, yes, I'm here for it all. Yes, Daddy, Dad. Yes, we will get the finances together, or we are going to be all of the 3 things, you guys. So make sure you go check out your girl, okay? But on that note, remember, budget with faith and prosper with grace. I love you guys, and I'll see you later.